Hello everyone, and now in this video we'll talk about how we can create the Docker file for the Python image. Okay, so here you can see the different keywords I have written for you all. Okay, so these are some keywords which we use for creating the Docker file actually. So in this particular video, basically we'll be creating the Python image. Okay. So here you can see actually the description is also written for these keywords. You can see the from keyword used to use the base image. Okay, what are the base image which we are going to use it? So mostly in the from keyword we specify the base image. For Python we use Java. For Python we use Python base image. For Java we use OpenJDK. For the Ubuntu, we use Ubuntu image. Okay, so these are all the base images which we get from the Docker. We will be using those kind of images. Okay, and run command we also use to run some kind of commands which you want to run while creating the container and all. And copy used to copy the files from the local file system to the Docker image. Work the add used to set the working directory for the container actually. Okay. And CMD is basically used to specify the what are the commands you want to run or when that particular container runs or something like that happens. Okay. So these are some of the, I think 3 to 5 commands or keywords which we'll be using our Docker file. Okay. So before starting the video, you should have vScore installed, or you can use any ID, not ID. It's just what do we say? Notepad or something like that. Okay. Or editor, you can say. So here, I have this Docker tutorial folder, and I'll be creating one Python image folder. Okay. So let me just cancel all those things. And now what we'll be doing, we will just create one Docker file. Okay, you can do like this Docker file, and keep in mind, like you should use only one capital V here, not the name should be like this only. Okay, so here is the Docker file has been created, and let me create some app.py as well. Okay, so this is the Python file, and suppose you want to just print like this. This is my first image. Okay, cool. So this is done. Suppose it till now we just want to print this whole in our container, like when our container will run.
Okay.
Now what we'll be doing, we'll be creating the Docker file. How we can do it? You have to just use from, and from which base image you want to use. I want to use simple Python. Okay, you can use from Python. After that, you can specify the working directory for that particular container. So I just want working directory to be app. Okay. And also you want to copy all the files. Okay. To the app here. Okay. And next point we're using the CMD. Okay. Now currently we don't want to run any kind of command. Okay. That's why we are not using the name. So in CMD, what we want to use this line Python 3, and you can specify in comma you want to run which file. I want to run app.py file. Okay. So this one is done. Okay. That much is fine to create the Python image. Okay. So now the further step is just to use to build the image. Okay. Actually from the Docker file. So you have to just open up the terminal here. You can click on this and click on this here, Docker terminal. And you have to go in that particular directory. So we are currently in Python image. So we are there in that directory. And for building the image, the command which we use is docker build, and one -t flag is used to define this some kind of tag. Like the default language we get is the letter. So here you can define any tag. Suppose like my first Python app, and in that also it should be only in lowercase. You cannot give the combination of uppercase and lowercase in the tag name. Okay. And then we'll be using dot. Dot will be used to just get the Docker file and then creating that image from that.
Okay, just hit enter.
And here you can see our image has been created actually. And this one you can see exporting layer writing image. This one, okay, naming my first Python app. This is done. Okay. Now I will just clear the screen and I will just run that particular image. So image name was I think my first Python app. So it's running. So here you can see it is printing. This is my first image. Okay. And if you go on the Docker desktop, so here also you will see the name is this one. It is just specifying that random name it specifies. And the image name in my first Python app, and image also here you can see my first Python app. Okay. So in this way you can create the Python image. Now let's do some, what we can say, some kind of experiment. I write some commands actually at import OS. Okay, and I want to just show you the actual directory in which directory that Docker is running. Okay, so here we can write current dir is, and here comma separator os dot get cwd, and here we'll be using this one. And again, I want us to run the build image, and I will build it. Okay, and the container name I want to provide, name of container is hyphen name, and it should be like what should be the name? First by say means first Python container. Let's hit enter. And here you will see this is my first misprinting, and current dir is slash app. Okay. And here if you will see, here also like, okay, none it's showing. We will see why. Okay, tag is none. Okay. Okay, no problem. In containers, if we see, yeah, in container, her name is first by C. Okay, the container name actually. Okay. So now what we'll do, again, if we want, so I just want to create one file here. Suppose I create one file, hello.txt, and I just print the hi here. And I want to print the list of directories or files which are present in that document because we are using that copy here. Okay, so it will copy all those things in the Docker image. So for this, we can use os.get, not get, I think it's list dir. Yeah. Again, we will just, here I use some different tag, list, I used to list image. Okay. Okay, and now I run this using list image and the second Py container, enter. And here you can see this listing all the what you can say, all the files and the current directory, and the print statement is printing. Okay. So in this way, you can create the any Python image which you want, and suppose you want to send this file or something like that. Suppose there is some kind of product which you have get in that file, and you want to send to the other person. So you can just create the image of that file and you can send it. Okay. So in this way it works. I hope you like this video, and that's all for today's videos, guys. And if you have any queries, you can ask us in the comment section.
Okay.
So that's it for today. We'll meet you in the
next video. Thank you for watching.